So following our series on how to promote early development, we're going to have a look at some of the ways to promote sitting in a child who is at a nearly sitting stage. So some of the activities you can do whilst the wee one is lying on their back on the floor is really encouraging them to have a lot of time playing with their feet, grabbing their toes, grabbing their feet, and even when they get to the stage of getting their feet up towards their mouth is all provides really good use of their tummy muscles and their trunk muscles, and is helping them work their trunk towards a sitting position. If you take them from that position there, you can see that is really just the child seated when rotated through 90 degrees. So we want to really work on here when they're on their back. And if you stay down towards their feet, then you can help to encourage with rattle socks or placing toys down at their feet as well, and encouraging them to reach and grasp. Also at this stage, you would hope that they would be starting to be interested in trying to roll over. If the child isn't at the stage where they're rolling over on their own, you can help to encourage their rolling. First of all, by getting a toy to get their visual attention, bringing it round to the side, and then if the child is starting to initiate rolling, you can help by bending their uppermost knee and their hip up to about 90 degrees, and using that as a guide to help them come over onto their side. So just getting their visual attention round to the side, taking their uppermost leg up towards their body and hoping that they bring their arm through by themselves. If you're finding that your child is particularly pulling back from their shoulder, sometimes just giving them a bit more support towards the front of their chest can help give them a point of stability there, which might encourage them more to come forwards with that arm. So bending their leg up and either just helping them from their leg, if that's enough, or if they are really pulling back with their shoulder, but you might have to bend up with their leg, and also just give them a bit of support at the front of their chest to help encourage the arm forwards. And you might find that once the child is doing more of the movement by themselves, you can come further away from their body until eventually you're lower down at their leg or even down at their foot, and helping to guide them from there by bending up and guiding them onto their side until eventually they're not requiring any help at all. At this stage, when this child is learning to roll and also starting to learn to sit, we want to involve them more when we're lifting them up from the floor to come up to sit. So rather than just lifting them straight off the floor or off their changing mat, we want them to be a part of the movement, and to be learning to push their weight through their arms. So you want to first of all help to guide them round onto their side. You're then hoping that they're going to come up onto their elbow, so using this hand to guide them at their pelvis. We want to start to bring them up where they're pushing through this arm and round and into the middle. And just the same in reverse when we're moving from sitting and we want to get them to lie down on the floor again or onto the mat, is that we're bringing them over onto their side, first of all down towards their elbow, and round onto their shoulder and then onto their back. So hands to feet on the floor, involving your wee one to go from lying to sitting, and encouraging them to roll will help towards them sitting independently. The first stage of a child learning to sit by themselves is when they bring their weight forwards and they take their weight over their arms. One of the difficulties can be when a child is in a sitting position, and instead of coming forwards and taking their weight over their arms, is when they try to push themselves back instead. Something which is quite common in children, particularly who are born early. One of the ways that we discourage this is by offering support to the front of their body. So that can sometimes be, from a parent's hand to encourage them forwards. Sometimes we might need a bit more support, and it might be that we're going to sandwich sit the wee one between our legs. So putting our leg in front of theirs and then our other leg behind, and just trying to encourage them forwards, maybe to play in this position or to look at something. One of the other ways that we can encourage their weight forwards might be using a V cushion or a blanket or a towel in front of them rolled up, to try to give them a point at the front to come forwards to, and to play with both arms in front of them.